Here's Breece on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go right back to home. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Into traffic, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down.
I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They start the drive with Hall. They'll cobble together a yard there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's running with it. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got a first to begin the frame. They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing on first down. Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Fields out of the gun. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Fields. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets take a second quarter lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Mechie hauls it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Finds him over the middle. And just after the catch, he is hit and stops. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Jets take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Fields on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd down, looking for options. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing here just before halftime. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a lead on the final play of the half. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Folk on now to try the point after. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and...
Our third quarter. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Play action, Fields. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Second down and 10, Fields. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jets.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now it's Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
The Titans in the nickel for third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. First and 10. Here's Fields. Caught by the open man. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 13-point lead. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead.
Fields throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Play action now. It's Fields. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Fields. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Fields throwing once more. Wilson on the slant. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Austin McNamara will kick this away. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Back to throw, here's Fields. Completed to Reynolds. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
To Josh Reynolds. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Catch is made in close. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Jets feeling good with a 14-point advantage. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Fields with a chance to run it here. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.